Alright guys, so as you can tell from the title, 140,000 FTMO funded. This challenge, guys, took over 2 months. Phase 1, we literally took one trade on gold, £14,000, and we go through that trade. And phase 2 was a roller coaster. You're gonna see from the statistics, it was crazy, guys. But nonetheless, we are funded now 140,000 with FTMO after 2 months. I think what the plan is now is to get that refund from the first payout. So what that means basically is when you go to get a first payout, I believe, don't count me on this, I believe you get the refund for the challenge fee back. So I get the 980 quid, I believe it was, back, plus obviously whatever I get from the payout. But nonetheless, guys, as you can see on the screen, ended the phase 2 on 8th of March, 154,000. Let me just show you the trades. So as you see here, we took 2 trades, my bad, but the first trade was a small loss on gold, 646 minus. And you see these trades here, this was just to get the 5 trading days, because we literally passed the account within, as you can see, 1 trade. So the other 3 days we literally just took the trade just to activate the active trading day. But great trade on gold, as you can see, 14,878, 370 pips. Not really too much to go in for phase 2, guys. It was a patient one where I think I had the account for like 2 weeks or even more before I even took the first trade. But when I seen this setup come along, I was happy with my analysis, and I let the shit play out, and as you can see, it paid well. 1 trade, phase 1 done. However, phase 2 is a lot different, guys. As you can see just from the chart here, phase 2, we started off, we think we went into like 2,000 profit off the bat. Yeah, like what, 2,800 profit, and I thought, fuck me, this is going to be good. I only need 7,000, I only need 5% on phase 2, so I thought, fuck me, we could get this done within the next week or 2. Maybe that's where I went wrong, guys. I think on phase 2, I thought too much about the challenge. I focused too much on reaching that 7% rather than taking the best trades possible. And I think because of this, we paid for it through going in nearly 10% drawdown. We nearly failed phase 2. As you can see, let's just get crumbling and crumbling and crumbling. We went down to minus 8,500. Then we had this pullback into literally like back to break even again. And I thought, all right, let's chill out now. This was after 35 trades, over just under 20 days into the challenge, back to square one. And as you can see, and we went crumbling down to 11,625. Even though we went down to 9.7% drawdown on the account, the psychology didn't change. We didn't start rushing in the trades, over leveraging. As you can see from the consistency score, our lot consistency stayed basically the same. We only used 2.5 to 5 lots in around that consistency range. We didn't over trade, over leverage. I feel sometimes we could do better trades. Some of the trades were rushed, and I think that comes down to me focusing too much on the challenge rather than trying to take the best trades. But as you can see from the statistics here, max daily loss would have been 7,000. That would have failed the account. We got to 6,300, and as you can see here, we got the 9.76 drawdown overall on the account. But if we go further into the trades, like we went through some big losing streaks on this account, guys. Let me go on the page 4. We went through some big losing streaks. As you can see, look, 900, 900, 44, no, 2,800. And like this trade here was just a pure error on my mistake. Like there's no way I should have been, I can't remember how many pips that was. So that was a 70 pip stop loss on gold. When I look at that, that's poor risk management right there. And that is probably come down to thinking about the challenge too much. I feel now the evaluation stage is out of the way, we will be sticking to 0.25%, 0.5%. Even though at the start I said on the challenge I'm still going to stick to 0.2 to 0.5%. I think that went out the window a bit. We did trade this account aggressively. I feel even though when we took that 1 loss aggressively, we started to step back on our risk management and started to risk less. This was that 1 big aggressive trade. It could have gone either way. If we won it, would have been a lovely aggressive win. Would have paid off well, would have been like an 8-9k win. So risk to reward, guys, it would have still been a good trade, but nonetheless we should not be losing 2,800 on a 140k account. That's over 2%. But as you can see, we pulled that win back here. Like we just went on a losing streak, guys. As you can see, look at the losses we took. We just went on a losing streak. as you can see, we had a few good winners here, nothing really crazy. Nothing really great, just you can see the losses we were taking on this account, but at no point our psychology fucked up and started doing 10-15 lots. I see a lot of people lose and start upping their lots, and I feel when I was losing I understood that keep the lots the same, if not drop down lots. As you can see, we was on 5 lots, we started dropping down to 3 and then the 150 and 2s, because we were just going on a losing streak, and I thought, let me get the confidence back, let me get back in the mode, and then we'll bounce back. But as you can see, we took some nice wins here, 2.5, 2.8, and I feel my risk to reward is good when it comes to wins, guys. Like as you see here, over the past 2 weeks, we recovered basically all the losses we took prior in like 6 trades, and like as you can see here, 5.8k on gold, and then we took a 3k on gold, 9k on gold, and if I scroll back somewhere, there will be another, there will be like 3k on Bitcoin, yeah, 2.8, 2.5, and there should be a 3k somewhere on Bitcoin. And then we took it here, 2.5 on Bitcoin here. So let's go on to the statistics, guys. Average win 1500, average loss around 789, average risk to reward 2. Standard, nothing too crazy about that really, guys. 38% win rate. This is what I mean, guys. I've always said this in previous videos that my win rate is low. I don't win many trades, just when I do win them, that they normally equate for many losses. As you can see, in the past 2 weeks we took 6 wins. It basically wiped out all the losses we took, like them 10-15 losses we took, and put us back into profit. That's why I stress to you guys a lot that you've got to manage your risk, and when you do get them winners and you are in good positions, let the winners run. Because a lot of people in these gold trades, like, because a lot of people, they don't let their winners run. Like, as you see with this gold trader here, 9.188 thousand, over 450 pips. A lot of people, if they're looking on the charts and they was in a position like this, they would start closing positions after like 90, 100 pips. But when you're in a winner, the fundamentals are back in a position up, the technicals are back in a position up, there's no need to fuck around with it, just let the winners run. And I've noticed with my trading nowadays is I'm letting the winners run, whereas before I'd be going on losing streaks, but then when I'm in a winning position I would not let it run to its full potential. But I think now, because I'm letting winners run to its full potential, it's recovering all the losses I'm taking when I go on losing streaks. So as you can see, 38% win rate. So when you see traders preach about 80-90% win rates, really doesn't matter. As long as your risk management is controlled and your risk to reward is good, you're going to be chilling. Even though my average risk to reward here says 2, but I think this is a bit because some positions I cut early because I thought they were going to retrace. Some of them were right, some of them ran on still. But so I think the average risk to reward, in my opinion, would be like 2.53 with the actual positions I didn't cut early due to price reversals or whatever it may be. But nonetheless, guys, when you're in funded accounts, I noticed a lot of people tend to rush it. As you can see, 8th of March, we started this phase 2, 12th of April, we finished. Basically, just a few days over a month. A lot of people, when they're going for funded challenges, rush the challenge itself because they need to make money fast. For me personally, when I was trading this account, I was trading my IC Markets personal capital, so I was bringing money in anyway, and this was literally just drink on top. If I passed it, happy days. If I failed it, then not a biggie. But also, I would have still been annoyed if I didn't pass it, because adding FTMO 140,000 to the bag, and FTMO, as we all know, one of the best firms, is a very positive thing. So obviously I wanted to pass it, but I was making money alongside this account. I was trading my personal capital alongside this account, so I feel this is why I didn't put too much stress on having to pass it right away and having to pass it fast. Because a lot of people, if they rush the account, that's when you start going in with heavy lots and over risking. Even when we was in minus 9.77%, we still didn't rush about. We waited, took the best trades possible, and look, we pulled ourselves back out. And yeah, anyways, guys, 140,000 FTMO funded. I did document the series through TikTok. Like, I didn't actually document every trade, but I gave you guys updates throughout the last 2 months. I think I did like 4 or 5 videos. But I believe the max capital funded is 400,000. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe going for another 140,000 and then documenting every trade and doing like a road to max funding series where I post daily or weekly at least. I'm not a daily trader. Sometimes I trade every day, sometimes I don't be trading every day, so I don't know if it'd be a daily series or more of a record like whenever I trade and upload it at the end of the week sort of thing. But nonetheless, guys, our focus right now is getting payouts. Then we will target max allocation, because even though we are funded 140,000, the job to me is only just getting started, because now it's time to pull payouts. But yeah, 140,000 funded. This was the statistics. On to the next.